Hello everyone, my name is Aanal Patel from Trim Ingenuity. My team members are Bimal Kumar Shrestha, Danilo Diaz, Ernie Sumoso, and Jayachandhran Saravanan. We are from Lambton College and our research is Imposter Syndrome Comparison Map. So let's start with what is imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is psychological phenomenon characterized the pattern that are characterized by self-doubt and fear of being exposed as a fraud. It can lead to significant stress, hinder a professional and a personal growth. Understanding imposter syndrome and its impact on different demographics is crucial for mental health research and innovation. So why we think imposter syndrome is a very significant topic to address. Imposter syndrome reinforces feeling of inefficacy. It pushes people to go out of their way to make poor and risky decisions. The imposter syndrome causes people to experience a fear of success. When someone with imposter syndrome does meet a goal or achieve a success, they are likely to attribute the achievement to external factors. They may also feel undeserving or ashamed of recognition for the accomplishment. Such factors can contribute to depression and low self-esteem. Nearly 70% of people have entertained imposter thoughts at least once in their career. So let's talk about what is goal of the research. The goal of this research is to investigate the connection between imposter syndrome traits and various demographics to understand how social media usage correlates with its prevalence and severity. Using a web application based on Young Imposter Syndrome scale, we have collected Likert scale responses and demographic data, including social media usage, clustering algorithms, users, and results are visualized in 2D and 3D scatter plots to identify patterns. This analysis helps determine how imposter syndrome varies across demographics and the impact of social media, providing insights for developing targeted support program and advancing research. So methods and work we have done so far. So to date, we have developed a web application that collects and analyzes the data from medical students. Our initial findings reveal significant traits in how imposter syndrome affects different demographic groups. The application is under development with a plan to expand our data set and improve our data analytical capability. We are also uh, planning to add some algorithms such as regression and classification to understand the imposter syndrome further. The assumption and hypothesis we have considered for this research uh, experiment with algorithms and methodology to identify more nouns cluster within the data. K means clustering. Group individual based on their imposter syndrome score, which is currently defined by Likart's scale response, and their demographic factors to identify the distinct clusters, using regression model to predict imposter syndrome. So the result so far and future plan, how the Likert scale user responses to measure the imposter syndrome metric and demographics, including the age and years of experience based on method helps in identify the score. Observation we got after doing initial step from available data, visualization of group within the similar imposter syndrome, frequency and the variability of imposter syndrome between different groups, map the prevalence of imposter syndrome traits, use NLP to analyze qualitative data, recommendation system which can help a person to recommend a therapist or the like-minded people group, applying topic modeling on Reddit, Quora community, such communities to or support platforms. For our future scope is we are planning to add the regression analysis. We want to use a linear or logistic regression to predict the imposter syndrome, or the or we can say we want to predict the scores for the imposter syndrome using the regression method. Using NLP, we to analyze the qualitative data such as personal narrative or survey responses on social media. Hierarchical clustering create dendrograms to explore the hierarchical relationship between the clusters. Develop a recommendation system to provide personalized resource and support based on individual responses and imposter syndrome score. Expanding so for to conclude these, we will arrive. We have by integrating open data and collaborating with mental health experts, we aim to provide a comprehensive tool for understanding and addressing imposter syndrome.